It was a very good 2012 for the New Bern High School football team, and 2013 is getting off to a pretty good start as well. The Craven County Board of Education presented a resolution tonight to honor the football team for their hard work and determination in winning the 2012 4A state championship. The players were called up to the stage one by one, and by the time they all got up there, they filled up the stage. Then they turned over to the mic to senior Zahir Cherry, who expressed his thanks to his teammates. Cherry was then followed by his head coach, Bobby Curlings, who gave the group one last nugget of wisdom.
You wake up in the morning and you just think, I get to fight with my guys again today. You know, it's hard to say, man. I just want to say I love you guys, man. Through blood, sweat, and tears, man, there's no better feeling than winning with you guys.
Setting goals high, surround yourself with people that are going to help you get there, and keep working like you did to get that state championship, not just in sports, but in everything.
The team posed for pictures with the resolution. The Board of Education also challenged the team to keep up the good work on and off the field. Some NBA action from tonight. Frank Vogel and the Pacers in Charlotte. Now, the Bobcats are one of the NBA's worst teams on defense, and they were living up to that reputation again this evening. Here, the ball goes inside along with the attention of all 5 defenders. They forgot to guard the perimeter, and the Pacers take advantage. Now, Kemba Walker was doing what he could on offense, nailing this long one for 3. And Walker with the backdoor cut on the baseline for the bucket. But it would not be enough, and the team that gives up the second most points in the league loses their 24th of their last 26 games, 103-76. The ECU men's basketball team has had a couple of days to enjoy their buzzer-beating win over Central Florida Saturday. Now it's time to move on, because a pretty good Houston team is coming into Minges Coliseum tomorrow night. We're going to take a final look at that overtime buzzer beater from Corvon Gaines. There it is. But ECU has not won back-to-back games in nearly 2 months. They have the nation's 23rd highest scoring offense and their 7th nationwide in assists per game. If they can get a decent defensive effort, the odds are good that the Pirates can start that elusive win streak. But Houston will not make it easy. The Cougars had a 7-game win streak snapped over the weekend by Southern Miss, and Houston is one of the best rebounding teams in the country. So don't expect a lot of second chances against the Cougars. Tomorrow night's game tips off at 7 in Greenville. And now a look at the Conference USA men's basketball standings. Memphis, Southern Miss, and UTEP are all 2-0 and tied for first, entering week 2 of Conference USA action. The Pirates are in the upper half of the standings. ECU's tied for 5th with both teams they face this week in Houston and Marshall. On a day where most of the sports world is focused on Lance Armstrong, a cancer survivor that has now admitted to cheating, another well-known cancer survivor has announced that his fight with the deadly disease is not over. Winston-Salem native and North Carolina alum Stuart Scott, now an ESPN Sports Center host, posted a tweet early this morning that reads, "Blessed by prayers, I'm back in the fight. C reared its head again, chemo every 2 weeks, but I'll still work out, still #live strong." This is the 3rd time Scott has had to fight cancer, the first coming in 2007 after an emergency appendectomy revealed a malignancy that was treated with chemotherapy, and again in 2011. ESPN has issued a statement saying Scott will continue to work as much as he can while going through the chemo treatments. As for the man that is getting all the headlines today, Lance Armstrong, Oprah has gone public with the fact that Armstrong did admit to using performance-enhancing drugs during his cycling career. The interview is expected to run on the OWN network Thursday and Friday. But that admission will not be enough for the World Anti-Doping Agency, or the WADA. They have said that Armstrong must confess his guilt under oath and share all he knows about PED use to seek a reduction in his lifetime ban from sports. Armstrong has hopes to return to competition in recognized triathlon events. Only clearance from the WADA would allow that to happen. That's all for sports. More with Brian and a forecast check from Skip when we return. You're watching Fox Eastern Carolina News.